2 days later, I took our dogs for a run. By now, we have adopted another one. Started out slow as I just really wasn't feeling right, and literally seconds later, I was shocked multiple times. Most patients only receive one shock, and multiple is rare unless the heart needs it. I was surviving death on the side of the road, less than a mile from my house. Prayed for the shocks to stop. I Philippians 4:13 it back to my house. After that survival, I was so hesitant to run again. And I wouldn't run again for at least another year because we found out we were expecting our first baby soon after that episode. Kaysen was born October 30th, 2008 without any pregnancy complications, and his heart was strong and without disease. A complete miracle. And just before his first birthday, we found out he was going to be a big brother to Trevin, who was born June 16th, 2010, without any pregnancy complications. And his heart is also disease-free and strong like his brother's. Because of my cardiac history, my cardiologist said, no more babies for me. My husband and I are blessed with 2 healthy boys and thought that that was very fair. God has blessed us beyond our dreams with allowing us to be parents, and we are okay with this. My husband continued to encourage me and continued to believe that my heart could be healed. And would you believe, after everything I've been through, that I still didn't believe? I tried. But I was tired of the way I looked, the way my clothes fit. 2 pregnancies does a number on your body, and the weight gain was too much. Days before my 41st birthday, I had had enough. I needed to feel good about myself again. My perspective was finally starting to change. I started with the thing I loved almost as much as my husband, which was food. I could control that. I didn't step foot into a gym. I just chased my boys. I was still afraid to run in fear of getting shocked. I found a very simple tool to help me gain control of my eat whatever I wanted lifestyle. MyFitnessPal.com. I'm not a spokesperson, I'm just throwing it out there. Super easy to understand and use because, let me tell you, I didn't get it at all about how to watch what I was eating. I needed very easy, and that was very easy. I just wanted my clothes to fit again, and maybe wear a bathing suit again. Maybe, if it covered everything. What happened next was beyond my craziest, wildest dreams. I lost almost 50 pounds in 10 months. No gym. I just changed my eating. I watched the calories, and I wound up going beyond my pre-pregnancy dress size by several numbers. I made it down to 10 pounds from my high school graduation weight. Unbelievable is an understatement. Unbelievable. It had always been something that someone else could do, not this girl. I started working out again, this time lifting weights and doing more cardio. I was changing my heart without even realizing it. At my biannual cardiac exam, I had an echo done of my heart. Always had this every 6 months, checking the size of the heart, the mitral valve prolapse. And after the echo, I met with my cardiologist, and he said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing it. Because he could not see the mitral valve prolapse anymore. And my heart function was almost normal. The heart was still enlarged, but it was not to the size that it used to be. And you want to talk about crying tears of unspeakable joy. He moved the frequencies of my visit to once a year. I never, ever, ever ever thought that that would happen. Just 2 short months later, I was taken off of my medication that I was on because I was having continual almost fainting spells. No more medication. After 20 years, I was free of them. The only thing I have is the box in my chest. And one of the very things my husband believed that could happen, happened. Overwhelmed doesn't even begin to describe my feelings. I was still very scared to run, but I knew that I had to try. I think that running helped save my life. I got a heart rate monitor and off I went. I ran another 5K in April 2012, this time by myself. I had graduated to being a runner, but I wanted another accomplishment, so I decided to do a triathlon. Who does that, is what my husband said. He goes, you 5K, and you went to what? I haven't even done, wait, what? But he encouraged me nonetheless. It's a big jump, but I was sure that I could do it. I just wanted to finish. The only competition I had was with myself. So on May 20th, 2012, I completed the Iron Girl Triathlon in Atlanta, and I finished number 912 of 1,072 participants. I finished. And fast forward to the day before I turned 43, this past September, my now annual cardiologist visit happened. After my echo, my doctor gave me news. I mean, last year's, the news was pretty amazing, but it could not be comprehended. No more echoes, please. I don't want to see you anymore. I don't need to check your heart anymore. Maybe just come in next year this time and we'll just talk. Okay, seriously? I asked him if he just wanted to make me cry every time I came in now. But he had seen no change in my heart for the last couple of years and didn't want to perform the test anymore. My heart restarted. Christ healed my heart physically and continues to heal it spiritually. To describe my emotions would take way more time tonight than any of us can commit. But it's safe to say that I cried many, many tears of joy again, and still to this day. 4 days later, I ran the women's half marathon here in Nashville. I finished in 2 hours, 34 minutes. Number 1459 of over 3,000 people, so I was getting a little faster. Another major miracle and accomplishment. And I ran it for all of my fellow heart patients everywhere, who I have met and who I haven't met. Like our teaching pastors say to us each week at fellowship, so what? What do I want you to take away from this story? Well, you can have faith and you can believe all day long, but until you change your own mind and change your circumstances and put in the effort, life will not change. Your circumstances are changeable. Do your circumstances create your state of mind, or does your state of mind and well-being create your circumstances? Are you facing something in your life that you think God can't change? Your heart can restart, just like mine did. I think this study is perfectly timed, like we've talked about, Tanya, and I cannot wait to see what else God has in store for me to learn about my heart. It doesn't matter why any of this happened to me. It matters how I reacted to it. I could not embrace every situation. I didn't think I could change. But God knew I could. He gave me the strength and the courage. I want to live in the now, to embrace my circumstances and to not let them rule me like I have. And let me tell you something, ladies. If this girl can do it, you can do it. And a little PSA here, I'd like to encourage every woman in here to go to the doctor and get yourself examined for heart disease. Did you know that 1 in every 3 adult women have some form of cardiovascular disease and they don't even know it? And that it's the #1 killer of women. So you can see me after if you want a little more details, but God bless you all and thank you for listening.